What is that? More things here. Okay, what's I got? Look. Oh. Am I live? Hi guys, I didn't even realize I was live. I forgot I had hit the button to go live. I'm sorry, that's funny. So I'm digging out some pretties that I might want to cut out, and I'm measuring them, as you can see. That one's good. So I'm going to run some things through my little bitty thing here. Let's see. And yes, yesterday I keep yesterday, I was talking about that I've been moving my things around in my oops, I forgot to put those back in my filing cabinets. And so I finally got into the bottom drawer, which I haven't been in there in a while, and I got some more things moved around. But I found this box of stuff. You're like, y'all are like, just get on with it, Cindy. Say what you're trying to say. I found this box of all kinds of miscellaneous papers, and we're going to cut some circles out of that. Now, if you ordered from me this month, look, isn't that cool? That needs to go be saved. Oh, that's just numbers. I need to cut those out, don't I? Those are tickets that need cut out. Oh, this was a freebie, guys. If you want to get some numbers, and you have a printer and you want to, I can give. If you'll get with me, I can give you the link to get this. This was a freebie from Ingrid Carlson. So there are numbers and they have words, dispatch, filed notes, essential, received, and then just more numbers and stuff. So let me know if you want that. And because I saw Ingrid Carlson do a thing on that, and that's hers. Look, I've all these different kinds of pieces of paper. I just threw that in the trash. Right. I have little stickers I can be putting on y'all's things. Goodness, Cindy, look at all the treasures you're finding. Look here. So, y'all know I'm always talking and teasing Jude about that. When I grow up, I want to be able to jelly print like her. These are some jelly prints from Jude. She does beautiful work. This one's on tissue paper. I absolutely love this. I may cut one out of that one. I may hoard this one a little bit. Hi, Teresa. You want the link? You love freebies? Okay. I'll have to go back and find it. It's Ingrid Carlson. Yeah. And this is one that she jelly print. I know that it looks like that can't be jelly printed, but it is actually, she has this as a foam stamp, and she has the little girl too. And she just rolled her paint out on her plate and then foamed off and stamped on it. So it's more stamping than it is actual jelly plating, but it is jelly plating. So anyway, so we're going to use this. We're going to make a base with that, but we're going to cut some of the, we're going to cut, I think, I have two, some of them I have double-sided. I think we're going to cut this one right here. It's 2 inches. And then we're going to cut some of these little ones. And then we're going to cut, I want to cut some mini envelopes. I've been making them, but I want to cut some too. Since we're going to get the cutter out. Okay, this one right here is, this one right here, I believe is my 2-incher, is it? Nope, that one's the 2.5. It's this one. Come on. Yeah, that's the 2-incher. This one is 2.5. I don't like the smell of this old magnet. Don't smell pretty, but it holds it on there. So, and I guess it's better than dumping them all in a drawer, although I have been tempted just to pull them all off the magnets and just dump them in the drawer. But then I would never find nothing. It's hard enough to find it now as it is. Okay, so we're going to do that one. We're going to do that one. And we're going to do, which one of these do? I think we want to do these two right here. I think we're going to do this one and this one. Hi, Teresa. How are you, honey? We're going to do some little envelopes. We've got that. Let's see. I think I want to do, so they're the same size, aren't they? Those two are the exact same size. I want that one. And maybe this one right here. This little bitty one. Those little things there that were in the center of them, they're little notes that you can cut out to go in your envelope. So, yeah. Okay, so that's where those will go back to. Let's find our plates. I kind of have things over here not just crazy cleaned up, but I have it a little bit neater than usual so that it's easier to find things around. You're tired all the time? Is it because your pacemaker's not keeping good pace? You know, if your pacemaker isn't pacing you well enough, it makes your heart have to work harder, and then that makes you tired a lot. Highly a possibility. Highly a possibility. So let's go ahead and cut us out one of those. One of those. Woo, barely did it, but it got it. It did too. Try not to get it in there. So, I know I've made 6 because I put 6 in envelopes this morning. So, there we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's trash. I'm not keeping it. Not keeping it. So that okay. We'll do those, and you know I kind of like those 2 colors together, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Let's see. I have a little pack of scrapbooking paper here, and we'll see what colors are in it. Your heart doesn't work at all. I like those 2 together. Do you like those 2 together? Here's the deal. Is that double-sided or is it single-sided? Yep, it's single-sided. These are single-sided. So let's see if we can get 4 out of that. And then I think I want to cut some out of that. We got some roses too. We got a building. Those are little flowers. Maybe we'll cut out of that. You need to find your 2.5-inch circles. Okay. There, I've got 2 of those, don't I? So I may want some of those. There's black. There's white, black on white, and white on black. I like that. And then we've got these. These are tans and browns. But I did see, hold on. I did see, where did it go? This right here would be, ooh, that one's a double-sided, but I don't like the double side. That would look real pretty with that one right there. Okay, there we go. So let's do our base circle out of this. We'll do 4 more base circles out of this one. I got to be able to see my circle. 2. I think we're only going to get, yep, we're not going to get 4 out of this one. I don't think I positioned it good. Ooh, I almost got that one, but not quite. Yeah. We got rice going in the rice cooker. We're going to have some chicken fried rice. I guess we'll only do 2 out of that. Right. Okay, now I need, let's see, what was that one? No, I don't want that one. I need, how come I picked those up? I need 1 out of these. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 out of this. Let's see. Let's see if we can, I don't think we can get 4 out of these. 1. I thought I was going to be able to get 3, but I didn't. Yeah. 3. Let's see. I might, hold on. I gotta sci-fog around here. Ooh, I think there. I did. I got 3. Okay, that's good. So, there we go. cube steak. Oh, that sounds good. I haven't bought any cube steak in a long time. Right now in my freezer, I have chicken, hamburger, sausage. So I like to mix my hamburger meat with a half a pound of pork sausage. And I just like the taste of it. Anyway, so I like to do that. And yeah, I'm thinking I want to do this right here on this. And maybe one of these. Only, you know what? Here's the deal. That's what aggravates me is have to get it cut. There. There. Okay. So I want to do this, and I want to do this. Anyhow, so and then I have a pork loin, a big pork loin. And did I buy some little cube steak? Not little cube steak, little. I can't remember what they're called. They're a real thin steak, and we use them to make Philly cheesesteaks. So, sweet Italian. You want some biscuit? I don't eat peas. I don't eat peas. Innocent taters. Instant potatoes. Innocent taters. You're silly. That's funny. Drats, I tore it. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I keep sticking it right through the. Well, I've broke it. How come that stuck so bad? I've never had one stick like that. Drats. Okay. That's pretty. Look, that would be pretty to make. Yeah, that'll be pretty, won't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's trash. Let's find the other piece and see if we cannot get this to do. Hold on, where's our... Here. This one. I don't like that one. There. There. We'll do that. Why are the potatoes innocent? They're instant. Instant taters. Not innocent taters. That is hilarious. Okay, so now we have an envelope. Super cute. We have a little dolly. And we have another little dolly. Now, here's the deal. Are we going to be able to get them out? Let's see if we do this. Okay, that turned out really cute. I really like that. Get that last dot kicked out of there. Yeah, that's going to be real cute. Look, on top of that, that'll be real cute. On one side, you know what? I could bring it down and make it center it just a little bit and make it a little pocket. And then, oh, that's good. I like that. Then we could slip our little envelope down in it. Isn't that sweet? So one of the ones that, okay, that's cute. I like that. One of the ones that I have already put in somebody's envelope is has a pocket with a little envelope in it. So that's sweet. Okay, here we go. You know what? I don't want to stick them out every one of them. I don't know. Let's see. Dave's listening to something about a hospital. Hold on. I'm going to get up and shut my door so that y'all don't have to listen to it too. Anyway, I was telling Jude, she was talking about having trouble resting at the hospital. I said, you don't go to the hospital to rest. There's too much going on. Them coming in all night long. There's too much going on. That one's pretty too. That would look pretty on top of that blue, wouldn't it? That would be pretty on top of that blue. Let me shut this door. Oh, my knees. My knees, my knees. There. We'll shut the door. Jared's got the rice cooked. I've got the chicken thawing. Off to do the balcony. Okay, honey. Okay, sweetie. Sharon's on the road having a trip without me. Hi, Angela Adele, honey. Angela Adele, I do not have you signed up for this next swap in May. We are swapping ATC coins. You got to do 3 ATC coins, and they have to go out by May the 15th. So let me know if you're interested, honey bunchies. You know what I want to do? I want to do that. I feel like I want to try this one more time. Have you got a package from me? Angela, have you got a package from me? You should have got a package from me. You know what? Let's lay down some envelopes and make some little bitty envelopes. I mean, why waste paper, right? Why waste paper? And we'll do one of these. We got enough room for that. Yeah, we do. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. What are we doing here? Okay. Now you got to play pretty. There you go. Because I ain't having it if you're going to play ugly. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. I've sent out invoices from last night, so they have gone out. Oh, goodness. You know, even though this is my little one and it don't take up much space and I can just leave it sitting here on my desk, my new big shot over there is easier to crank than this one is. Yes, indeedy. That one right there. Look, just pulling it off around it. That's all trash. Here we go. You haven't opened it up, honey. Okay, we're going to start calling you Michelle. I don't know. I know you come into my chats, but Michelle L. That's in there. I always call her 1L Michelle. She's one of my OGs. She's been with me just about since I started, and she's real bad about buying packages and not opening them. And so we've teased her over the years about them. I don't know how many she's ever got opened. At one point, she had a whole stack of them sitting up against her wall. And I'm like, how can you do that? When I get mail, I'm like ripping it open before I even get in the house. I'm like, we got to see what we got pretty. No way, Joe. We ain't leaving it sitting in the package. When I have something that's like for her grandson that lives with her, I will tell her you need to open this one. It's got something for Gabe in it. So, yep. So I left all my little things like that in there. I guess I don't know. I don't guess they will hurt cutting the cut. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. I still have one more thing to make you and send you out. To send out to Angela because I sent everybody that participated in the swap. I sent them a folio or a zine. Anyway, but Angela is my actual swap partner, so I need to send her something extra. So I've already sent her one. Oops, I'm telling what's in her thing. I've already sent her one folio. You have a folio in there. You know, if you'll open that package, there's a folio in there. So anyway, but yeah, I've done sent her out a folio. So I don't know if this is going to pull or not. I don't want it to tear. Trying to be real careful. I used a little bit thinner paper this time. See if it helps. There we go. I think we've got it. There we go. Yep. There we go. So now we've got to poke all these little things out. That's what I don't like, is poking out little things. Yeah. I'm going to put that one away. I don't like it. Maybe I just need to wet some paper. So let's see. We need... Okay, before we just get all involved and start a whole bunch of cutting, let's put some together, okay? There's that and that and that. Let's put some together. So I want to do... This is going to be one side. And I want to put this on, but I don't think I want it to be a pocket. I don't think I want it to be a pocket. I think I just want it to go on. Okay. We may see some about getting something else to go on as a pocket. I want it to go on just like that. Now I know there's extra glue there. I know it. Oh yeah? I got dryer sheets. I don't use them, but I got some. I don't like how they smell. Messes with my allergies. This is my top. So we're going to glue our little envelope together. We're going to put a little glue right there and a little glue right there. That'll be plenty. It'll hold it. It'll hold it, I promise. And now we're going to glue our envelope down on our thingamabob. Just like so. Look, I used some of those beads. That's not this package because it's not been opened, but I made a little belly band, and that's like velveteen on that. It's all raised up. It's so pretty. And we've made a little belly band. We got a little circle, and over here, oh, there it is. We've got the little pocket with the little envelope, and I just made the little envelope. You can make them super easy. You don't have to have a thing. If you need me to show you how to make one, just tell me and I will. Anyway, that's one of the ones. So, and I'm working with the idea of a flip up one. Not sure. I've got it taped, and then I put some little felt hearts there. But I'm not sure if I like it yet or not. I haven't decided. So I don't know. It'll have more on it than just that. So we want to put a little note in our envelope, and we're going to. And whoever's watching, whoever gets these little ones that have little envelopes, make sure you check them for the little notes, because I wrote on the little notes. Hi, Grammy. Hi, Olive. Y'all, Grammy E is Olive. Her name is Olive. Right? I am correct. Correct? Am I correct? After I said that, and then I'm thinking, what if I'm wrong? Okay, now that is wide enough. Okay, that's good. So let's get our little fine tip. There we go. And I wrote a note. Is it olive? Is that right? I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking that you told me that it was olive on another thing. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's olive. So this is a jelly print, and there's a little note in there from me. Yeah, it is olive. There we go. And we'll just slide our little note right down in our little pocket, just like that. And we're going to leave our little pocket open so our little note slides in and out. Yes, indeedy. And you know what? Hold on. Hold on to what you know. I picked up a bunch of stuff yesterday and slid it all over here. And now what have I? Wait. I slid some stuff over there too. Did I slide that over there? Looking. I got some cool stuff here that can be put on some stuff. There it is. There's one. Will it go all the way around? I don't know if I've got enough there to go all the way around this one. Yes, olive. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that, honey. And I found this morning. I'm so thrilled. So, I have one of these. And if you don't know what I've got here, what I've got is not a cutting blade. It is a scoring blade. And so, I'm hoping that it will fit on this. But you know what? I think I remember that. It might. Let's see if it'll score this. We don't want to score. Oh, I was saying that would look cute on that. So this is a sweet little Happy Easter card that I got from Erica Newkirk. She sent me this. That's sweet, isn't it? I got it yesterday, I think. Okay, so we're gonna see if this will score. We've got a piece here that we can see if it scores on. Yeah, it ain't scoring nothing with it being in the floor. I just knocked it on the floor. Oh, I may have to use one of my other ones. I've got like, I don't even know how many of these cutters I have like this. And I have one at the church that I think is at the church that does not already, it already does not have a blade in it. So let's see. Is it scoring it? Did it score it? Nope. So that was what I was afraid of. So my ruler is too thick on it. It's not made for this one. My ruler is too thick. But we could always just lay it and go in our channel here. We've got a channel. But doing that scores it too much. It almost rips it. But it does score it. I need to see about if I have some more of these. Because I was thinking the other day, I wish I had a scoring tool for my thing. See, it cut it. Doing it like that. That's not a good idea, Cindy. Okay. Okay, honey. Let's see. I have one more little thing over here. Let's see. I got it up here. It's in the children's church thing. I don't think it's going to work neither. Because I'm pretty sure this one is designed for a wheel. Yeah, this one is designed for a wheel. It's yeah, it's designed for a wheel. That don't go in there at all. So the cutter that goes in this is a wheel, is a rolling wheel. And actually, that was something y'all, I swear, I am not claiming anything on me. I'm not speaking anything over me, but sometimes I do believe that I may have ADD or something similar. You know what I mean? So I was wondering if my cutter like this would work in it. I think it cuts down this aisle. Is where it cuts, is what I think. Or is that where I tried to cut with it? Do I have that? What's on the back of that? I don't know. But it has this. Makes it measure longer. And it has that. You can do a card. That's a card cut. Let's see. Let's try. Y'all know it's like, I don't know. We're just not going to claim any of that, right? We're just not going to claim any of that. Whoa, that wasn't smart. I nearly rolled it up on my finger. Yeah, not a good idea. So let's just order the thing that goes with it, Cindy. They make a thing that just hooks on here and just rolls down it. Oh gosh, if I'm not ridiculous. There we go. Now that needs to go back over yonder because it's holding all my papers in place in a hanging file folder. Okay, so we have got this made. We've got a little letter, and we were sitting here thinking, did we want to put some pearls on it? Did we want to put some pearls on it? And what does Steph say? Do we want to put some pearls on it, Steffi? Do we got more pearls? What do we do with the rest of our pearls? We've got one opened. I don't want to open the other one. Nope. That is the opened one, isn't it? Yeah, I've got tape on it. That is the opened one, but I thought I had another piece cut. Did Steffi vote? Steffi didn't vote. You need something to eat? I haven't eaten lunch yet, but I did eat breakfast. I ate a piece of avocado. No, I ate 2 pieces of avocado toast and a little omelet. Little bacon, egg, and cheese omelet. Yeah, I think we'll go for some more. There we go. I think that'll work. La 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 la. I do. If I get faint with hunger, I do have some jelly beans in my drawer. Y'all would be proud of me. Y'all would be proud of me that I did not eat the rest of those jelly beans last night after I got offline. I stopped eating them during the show and I didn't eat no more. I got off and had my Bible class and it was real good last night. We're almost finished. So we're studying about the new heavens and the new earth right now. And so I got off and had my Bible class. And then I went and actually because I hadn't hardly ate very much yesterday, I went and had a sandwich and some guacamole and chips. I'm on an avocado kick right now. I love avocados. I wish I lived close enough to see my cousin. He has a avocado tree in his yard down in Florida, and they get some humongous avocados off of it. I would love to have some that are grown fresh just to see. I think as good as the ones that I'm getting that are coming from Mexico, probably, just think how good they would taste if they were fresh. But I do love avocado toast. I just like avocado, period. You just it's just creamy. It's like creamy. I can totally figure out why people started making avocado toast because I think it's creamy like butter. So now I get why they started making avocado toast. What you got in your stir fry? Hi, Cupid. How are you, Angel? Looky there. Steph, it's got pearls. She got pearls. I like that. We'll put some words on the backside. Let's go find our words. We know where they are because we just put them up yesterday. Didn't we? We put them right there. That whole stack of them we did. There we go. We know right where they are. I is good. I is good. You love avocados? Me too. Me too. Me too. These are big words. Let's do some of these words. These are inspirational words. So we want to make sure that we know that this is how it goes. So even though our thing is going different, our word needs to go across this way. So we have, you know what? I see the word I want to use right there. I heard my phone too. Somebody might be trying to get a hold of me. Does an avocado have flavor? Yeah, it has flavor. Its flavor is yum. Okay. Okay. So we're going to make sure our letters are going the same right way, because I have been known to put things on bad. And we're going to put that word grateful on. Grateful. And we want to ink a little. Inky, inky, inky. We're going to only inky on this side because we got pearls on the other side, okay? I need to get me a new thing. I have a whole package of them over there. But why stop using it now? I just got it good and broke in, right? There we go. Oh, wow. That's rude. Okay, guys, I signed this CL 525 because that's when our swap is going to be, is in 525. There we go. May of 2025. There we go. Okay, let's do another one. Now we're going to put our numbers on the back of this to make our backing. I got a Happy Mail is my swap from, I think it's March that we did the ATC wallets. I got mine in yesterday from Brenda Ashford. And we're going to make this a belly band. We just want it to have a little bit of a ruffle here. And I got some Happy Meal yesterday from Erica. And did anybody ever hear from Sister Cheryl? I need to make her a card, don't I? I need to make her a card. Hi, Beth. How are you, honey? We're doing ATC coins for May. That's my swap. You swap 3 ATC coins. Would you like to sign up, my dear? Okay, so we're going to put a belly band on this one, but we are going to do it like this. And y'all know the other day when I was freaking out about that I could not find all my pretty colored eyelets. There was a reason for that. I was looking in the wrong place. They're right here. They're right here. And you know what? They may be way bigger than I want. So. Okay. Yeah, I need to make her a card, don't I? Make her a card and send it to her. Yeah, those are humongous, aren't they? Yeah, let's do our littler ones. Let's do our littler ones. Those are gonna have to be for a big project. We we're doing paper. We just finished paper clips, and I signed up for something else. I can't remember what it is. Let's do these right here. She needs cards. Yeah, I'll send her a card. I didn't hear if Beth say. Beth, did you say yes that you wanted to sign up? I didn't notice. I'm sorry. I get I get tunnel vision here when I'm over here. Okay, my numbers are going that way, so I want to make sure I'm going that way. There we go. This one here, is that my big fat one? I want the back to go on. Has anybody else had this happen to your thing? My thing just wallers all around, and I don't know why it does, but it bothers me. There we go. Got that one done. Now over here. Hi, Jersey Gypsy. How are you, honey? Jersey Gypsy signed up for our swap. This will be her first swap that she's going to do with us. I'm excited about that. And I got your information. You sent me your information. I did get it. Thank you very much, hon. Let's see. I guess so. Why is it? I wish I knew why it was flopping around. It shouldn't flop around, should it? I mean, it should. It's designed to move around, but it shouldn't. Like it wants to come out, and it shouldn't. There. Let's see if that got it in there. That one there should. That right there. That's what I want there. 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 What is what? What is? Oh, it's my thingamabob, my this. And that right there is probably why it flops around, because I put that in upside down. Now that I think about that, I did. I put it in upside down. It's my this on my there. Come on, get off there. Get off of there. There we go. I put it down upside down, and I'm gonna have to reset it, but I'm gonna have to stick that back on. Get that back on. There we go. Okay, I need to. Oops, no. And there we go. I need to reset it. Now, instead of, I need it to go like this. That's what I want. I did. I got your email, honey. I sure did. There we go. I got it set good now. Okay. We all good. Now let's trim off this so that we're even. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now we have a little belly band for our little envelope. For our little envelope that we're going to stick in there. Never did. Okay. Trats. Did y'all see that? Why'd y'all let me do that? I put the glue on the wrong side. Almost sealed it up. Yeah, I almost sealed it up. But almost only counts in horseshoes. And something else. I never can remember the second thing. We need a little letter to go in our little note. In our little envelope. Make sure that's good. Where's our little... There's a fine tip. There we go. Can't see it? You can't... Oh, my big can opener thing? This... It's my crocodile. I don't know what it is. It's my eyelet setter. It's what it is. It's what I use to set my eyelets. There you go. To put these little things right there in. So I got my little ladder. I've got it, and I've got it all folded up nice. Let's see if it's going to fit down in my little envelope. There we go. It does. Perfect. And we're just going to do that right there. I'm going to slide it down right in there. Isn't that sweet? Hi, Doretha. How are you, honey? Now, we're looking for more words. We're going to put some more words in it, on it. Here we go. Ooh, is that too big? Yep. It's too big. Those are buggy stickers. Here we go. Here we go, words. Do what you love. You need one of those? Let me write by your name. Let me write by your name. A tiny envelope. Do you want me to show you how to make one? So I cut these out with my I actually have an envelope cutter for my for die cutting, but I know I can make them without doing that. So this is what I do. Let's see, I need a bigger piece. Let's do it on this. This is what I do. I cut me a square. And sometimes it's not completely square. Sometimes it's kind of square, but working with the square is best. And then I fold it up like this. and I fold it in like this, and I fold it in like this, and I fold it over a little so that those are going to meet there in the middle. And then I open it back up after I've got it folded there, and I kind of just clip out just a little bit of the corner here so it'll lay better, okay? See, when in my envelope, it has those little notches out. So in my die cutter, so I kind of like hand make my own notches. There we go. Do that, that, and then I fold it down for how we're going to seal it. Just like that. And then I go back in and cut out my notches again. And I try to remember to cut the notches out before I glue it. But I have been known to glue it and then cut notches out. So there we go. So then I just put a little bit of glue right here, just right up to there, and trying to make sure that none of that's going to touch the back side of my envelope. There we go. And it's going to go just like that. And just like that. And there, we've made a little teeny tiny envelope, and it folds down. Teeny tiny. And then I just cut me a little piece of paper that's about the same width. And I'll write me a little note on it, because who wants a letter? Dear friend. You notice I didn't read to y'all what I was writing. That way, whoever gets this little envelope will be surprised by what it says. And sometimes, after I put them in, sometimes I'll put them. Make sure it goes in. I want to get glue on it. There you go. I will leave the envelope flap up, and sometimes I fold it down. And then I like to take some little bitty tiny stickers and put on it. And I have some stickers like that right over here. Some wood glue for your desk. Okay. So let's see if we can find something besides white, since we've got a white and black background there. Here we go. We're getting down to some color. That's a rose, but that's way too big. There's some little yellows. Here we go. Oh, that one's too big too. There we go. We'll just stick that little yellow flower right there on our thing, and we've got a little envelope. Ain't that cute? Now I have one over here that I cut on my plate a while ago that is even tinier than that. Look how little bitty it is. It's teeny tiny. We'll just give him a dot of glue here, a dot of glue there, and we want to make sure our glue don't go everywhere. There we go. How y'all doing today, Doretha? How's everybody doing today, honey? we're going to fold it up like that and down like this. And that one, I do believe I may have made it too big. We'll see. May have folded my paper too big. Nope. The only thing is, I used the same color paper as I did for my envelope. So it kind of blends in. We may have to put that in a different one and use a different color paper. Let's see. What have we got here? Don't like that. I made one with one of those. It went in somebody's hair. Look at this. There you go. You know what? I should be digging out those little bitty pieces I threw away to make my little bitty letters. Huh. Is that going to be too wide? Yeah. But we're going to do this. I'm going to fold it this way, dear. I'm writing it on it this way. Ooh, I almost ran out of space for my C. Y'all know I always put a C in quotation marks because I'm quoting my C. Because I'm a dweeb is why. And we got a little bitty one, and that one fits just perfect. It's a little tall, but that's okay. That's okay. It can sit right there. There you go. Okay. 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. Yeah. 2.5 inches. So just if you do not have a circle punch, don't sweat it, okay? You can take an ink pen. Okay? Let's use this pencil here because we'll see it. This is our circle. This is where we're going to start, okay? This is where we're going to start. Right there. And we're going to measure out 2.5 inches. We're going to measure out 2.5 inches. Once we find our ruler, there it is. Actually, we're going to measure out 1 1/4 because we want it to be all the way. We're going to put our circle right here in the middle on the 1 1/4 mark. And we're going to go to this right here, and this right here. Okay. Now, there's a way to do this, and I'm thinking about it. Where'd Beth go? Beth, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Beth? I know that you know, but there's a way to do this. It involves a string in your pencil, and I can't remember. Oh, I know. I do know. Hold on. I do know. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Do I have a hole in that? Yes, I do. Okay. So we're going to stick our needle right here in our pen, in our hole. And we are going to go all the way down here, okay? And then we're going to get our pencil, and we need that to come out to the 2.5 mark. We want to tie a knot right here. I think that'll work. I'm not positive. Don't hold me to anything. Okay, I think that'll think that'll be real close. Yes. Just a little bit too far. And then I think, I don't know if I can or not. I think you should be able to swing around and swing it, but I don't think I can. So this is what I would do. I'd go around this, all the way around it again. Take and put on an 1.25 inches and an 1.25 inches. You really need a protractor is what you need. You need a protractor. Go right here. Let's see. Go to my 1.25 inch mark. Is that my 1.25 inch mark right there? Oh, 1.25 inch right there. Mark right there. And a mark right there. And then you see you got all these marks. And I would just start kind of trying to connect my dots. And I can tell you right now that's not perfect. But it's better than what I would have been doing with my string a while ago. I want another one. Right. Let's see, I want to go right here and make me another mark. Where's my 1.25 inch? 1.25 is right there. Is that it? 1.25 right there. Right there. There. I just wanted another mark. There we go. It's not bad, but it's not great. There we go. It's not perfect, but I promise you it's not as bad as it would have been if I'd have tried to do it with that thing a while ago. I'm cutting right outside the line on a couple parts. There. Let's see. Here's that's one of mine. So that's not too bad. I wouldn't be ashamed to use that on the back of one. Nope, I sure wouldn't. So, a peanut butter jar lid, are they exactly 2.5 inches? A 2.5 inch peanut butter? 2.5, 2.5. A Pringles, yeah, a Pringles lid is good too. That's what I would probably do. Look for something like, is that 2.5 inches? No, that's going to be bigger. But you know what? Ooh, just right outside of it, it's not. Maybe something that you have that's a circle that's 2.5. Ooh, here's something that might be. Hold on, let's roll this up. I've got something here that might be, if I can get to it without knocking y'all nuts. Here, there we go. What is this? This is a tape roll. Is it 2.5 inches? Nope, 2 inches. I was hoping it would be. Oh, flitter, I missed the whole thing. Yeah. My peanut butter, it's not. No, it's not. You thought that was funny, but it's not. My dad used to tell us that all the time. You thought that was funny, but it's not. Then he would try to sneeze on us. My dad had a wicked sense of humor. I can still hear my dad tell my nephew Brent, I got a joke for you. And Brent would start laughing before my dad ever even started talking, telling the joke. My parents always had really good, even now, Jared and my mom get along. They get along better than me and Jared do. So, anyway, but yeah, they always had good relationships with their grandkids. Let's look at so I bought some of these and gave these away. So You don't know where your ruler is? That's funny. Uh, I have like 3 or 4 different rulers, but I only have one I know where it is right now. Actually, I know where another one is in my bedroom. So these little books, they come from Dollar Tree. So what I do is I take them to church, and when they learn a memory verse, I give them a whole page of stickers. And I threaten them and tell them, do not stick them on anything that will make your mom yell at you. Works pretty good. Anyway, let's do some buggies. Those were magical. They're mermaids and fairies. Let's do some buggies. How about this one's got a lot of butterflies on it. But the ones that are not glittery don't have butterflies. They have like ladybugs. There's a guess a little dragonfly, but I don't like looking at her from her belly. That's kind of rude. Then we have a little bit of letters and some little bitty flowers. You know what? What color? Let's do these purple ones. Let's do. Give me that. We're going to make us a border of little purple flowers around this. There's enough of these little purple ones, yeah. The only thing is they got a lot of white on them. You know I don't like white around my stickers, but oh well, it'll do. It'll do, pig. It'll do. That's funny. I found one the other day. Actually, I know where 3 are right now. There's supposed to be some in that bottom drawer, but I found a good. I don't think I can get my hand down in there. A good wooden one in the front of this desk. I've put a whole bunch of other stuff there. There it is. A good wooden one. Roller Funeral Homes. E. James Griffin. He sold Citizens Fidelity Insurance. We need a few jelly beans to guide us over to tide us over till dinner, since we didn't eat lunch. Ate breakfast about 10 o'clock. Just a few. Okay. Let's just keep going and get some more of these. Keep going all the way around. I have a plan in mind, though, because y'all know I don't like the white. We're going to go around this and edge it with our purple ink. But you know what? We're about to run out of purple flowers. So we're going to, how many do we got there? 5? We're going to add 1 like that. That's a purple one. And this is a purple one. I wonder what Beth is planning on making tonight. Why have you not eaten anything today? You know, as a diabetic, that's not good for you. I'm not your mama, but I will talk to you like a mama. Get in there and get you something to eat. Can't have you get... No wonder you got a headache. You hadn't had no food. Steffi, can you have Granny call her and tell her she better be eating her food today? We'll sit Granny on you. She'll tell you. She will. Let's see on the back of this one if it's got some little flowers. Really want some more purple flowers. Not purple, but it's got some pink ones. Granny is very bad about that same trick. I'm going to have a talk with Teresa and Granny. Y'all all are going to get in trouble. There we go. Okay, we've closed it up. Am I thrilled with it? Not really, but it'll do. It'll do. Let's put a word across it. Let's put a phrase. Let's get down here in these purple ones. It says, a dream is a wish your heart makes. Well, I went all the way across that. Not just like thrilled with that, but they can't all be home runs, right? They can't all be home runs. Let's have this. There. I kind of like it better now that I purpled up all the white parts. And now, yeah, you can still tell that's pink. Where's Jassy? She would be having me color that pink flower in with a purple marker. In her journal, I did something that was real pretty, except for it had one thing on it that was pink. And I colored that pink thing in with a purple marker. Because Jassy don't like pink. believe. School bus. I'll have to go pretty soon because Beth will be on pretty soon. Challenge. Challenge. Believe. And support. Challenge, support, and believe. There you go. I like that. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go all the way down here to the bottom. And grab that right there. And I'm going to put it right there. Put me a little red rose there. Don't show up real good, but it's okay. It's cute. I likes it. There we go. So what? We've been here how long? An hour and a half, and we've made how many? 2? Yeah, I am not moving fast on these. Well, I had that one already made. We've made 2. And I didn't put my initials on this one. CL525. There we go. I've got 3. No, I got one more. I got one more right here, don't I? Do what you love. But I had never done anything to this. Oh, no. I put that on, so that's upside down. It's got to stay. It's got to stay. We'll cover this enough that you can't tell. Oh, dear. Where's my second plate? There it is. I see it. Your dreams are kind of loud. A spoonful of peanut butter is good. Not for the whole day, honey. Not for the whole day. I'm going to go ahead and fold that up and set it out of our way. Go ahead and put these back in the drawer. Y'all, I have to tell y'all this because I know y'all going to understand. Yeah, we all know that Cindy does not have an accent, right? We all know that. Cindy don't have an accent. Last night in my study, my Bible study, they were giving me a hard time because we were talking about John. And I said, John, the writer of Revelations, and I said, he was the one that was boiled in oil, right? And they're all looking at me like I had 4 heads growing out of my head because it is a Zoom call. And finally she said, he was what? They were making fun of how I said boiled in oil. Obviously, I was not saying boiled in oil. His boiled and all. Can't believe they would make fun of my southern accent. I told them I didn't have an accent. They do. Oh, Doretha, are you still here? My little friend Jessica, that is part of my group. I asked her if she knew you, and it's a different Jessica. It's not your Jessica. So she did not know who you were. So anyway. There we go. I did ask her that in bold and all. Thank you, Beth. So there. I like that better. I'm going to try something here in just a second, too. I have some ink that I just recently bought, and I want to try something. An ink pad. Beth, did you say if you wanted to sign up or not? Because I thought I saw you say yes, but then I wasn't sure, so I asked again. I don't want to miss it, but if you, it don't hurt my feelings if you don't want to. I mean, there's no, so I have this white. Oh, yeah. Do it on the edge of that black. Yeah, I like that. Yes, you do. Okay. There we go. I like that. Can y'all see that? Yes. 3 coins. Yes, ma'am. 3 ATC coins. I pay 50 cents for that. At a thrift store. Y'all know I love thrift stores. If you don't know I love thrift stores, where have you been all my life? Let me write down Beth's name before I forget it. Beth. We got a big crowd. Angela never, yeah, three coins per envelope, yes. And we're only doing one trade. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Right now we got 10. I think that's about, no, my first trade we had 16. Do we want a flower under our little envelope, or do we just want to leave it? Or do we want some white ink on this side too? Oh, it does show up. I was afraid it wouldn't show up on this gray, but it does. Yep. It surely does. There we go. I like that. I think we're just going to leave it. I don't think we're going to go with the flower under there. We've got pretty here. Oh, we need a word here, though, too. Let's find a word. Do we want to put a word, or do we want to put a number? One of these number things. Oh, not that one. Let's see this one. What's this one? Yeah, maybe one of these. And these are for May, okay? Our April was April was our folios and all that for my channel. So there we go. Do this little number here. We may actually trim it down a little. Let's trim it like that. There we go. And I know some of them have started getting theirs. So if you haven't received a folio or a zine, let me know so that I can check with your partner and see if they got it sent or what's going on, okay? We just put a little number there. It don't mean nothing. But it's cute. We got another one of that color. We got another backing if we want to back it with that. Only that one got stuck in the thing. But do we want to back it with that? Or do we want to back it with that? Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Just like that. Come on. It didn't want to fall out of there. It's got a little butterfly on it. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, okay, that's fine. Stephanie has not got hers yet. I know that Myra has received hers. Let's see. I kept all of that so that I would know who's. But now where did I put it? Is the $54,000 question. Here it is. March. That's green swap. It's here. There we go. There's April. I need to be careful because I have addresses wrote on that, and I don't want to broadcast people's addresses, but I don't want to lose this. That was our very first one. That's our May. I save all these. So now just know that if you get something from me, it's not your swap. It's me sending you something, okay? So I know Myra has gotten hers. Teresa's has been sent. Erica's has been sent. Angela's has been sent. And Beth and Anitra, have you got yours from Anitra yet, Beth? I know that Anitra has yours made, but I don't know if she's sent it yet, to tell you the truth. I know she hasn't made because I saw her make it. I watched her make it. Let's see what's in this sticker book. Oh, I remember. These are the ones that I said wasn't sure I wanted to buy any more of these. Wasn't it? No. I don't think I want to buy that sticker set again. What is all that? That's words. These are words. But I tell you what I don't like about these. They're usually too big for me to use. And I don't hardly ever use alphabets. Although today we're going to use this right here. We're going to use this ampersand because I like ampersands. Do you like ampersands? I like ampersands. But like most of the little phrases in it, they're too big. I do like that phrase right there. I think I can cut it apart and use it on the back side of this. Yeah, I think I can get it cut apart enough I can use it. And we'll do this just like that. And we're going to cut just a little bit off of there, off the bottom. Don't stick. Don't stick, I said. we're going to make sure our butterfly's going the right way. Sing. We're going to sing hallelujah. So, um, so I have, y'all know, if you've been around, you know I have an odd sense of humor. And one of our friends on Christmas Eve, they had uh, they had twin baby girls. Anyway, he sent Jared something in the mail. He's actually Jared's friend. Anyway, he sent Jared something in the mail and he shipped it to him in a diaper box, in a Pampers box. I laughed. I told Jared, I said, tell him I said, well played, well played. That one was cute. I liked it. Looky here, I forgot I have these. Maybe we don't want that on there. Maybe we want to put these right here. Look, they are little flowers cut out of book pages and gel prints. Yeah, we'll put one of those flowers on. Only I'm not sure I want that flower on. We could put one of these flowers on. Or we could put one of these on. Anyway, I thought it was hilariously funny. I thought, dude, your life is nothing but diapers now. Twin little girls. I like that, but does it come up too high into my hallelujah? I also like this one right here too. You know what? I need to fill that real good. Make sure that's just one. There we go. It's here somewhere. There it is. I think we're going to do that little orange one. I like it real well. Sing hallelujah. We sang Hosanna Sunday. And we did a parade through the sanctuary after. We do on the first Sunday of the month, we do what we call penny march, where my kids go around and collect change from the congregation. I have two kids. They go around and then we have a weighted scale and we send that to Israel. We have a church in Israel that we support, a Christian church in Israel that we support, and we send it over there. And the change that we collect, now our church supports them with a pledge, but the change that we collect, we send to them for their children's ministry, just for their children's ministry. And so my kids love it. So after we done change on Sunday, after my penny marchers marched and done the change, then all of my other kids followed them out of the sanctuary with our palm leaves crying, Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna to the King. Anyway, they loved it. I like doing stuff like that with my kids because I'm just a big old kid at heart. So anyway. And I'm trying to create memories that they'll always remember, you know. I have memories from when I was a kid of things that happened in children's church and Sunday school that I still remember, you know. And that's what I'm trying to create for them, things that they will remember as adults. Do you remember when Miss Cindy had us do that? And I don't think I've talked about this very much, but when we lived in Mississippi, I headed up a street ministry where we went out into the housing projects on Saturdays, and I had 5 housing projects in my town, and I had 5 teams, and we would meet in their community center in the projects, and that one turned out real pretty, and we would do a lesson with them. We'd do object lessons. We'd give away prizes and stuff like that. Anyway, there's not a lot of those kids that ended up growing up and coming to church, which was our hope, but not a lot of them ended up doing that. However, I can think of 3 or 4 of them that did grow up, that are serving God. But you know what? What I don't know is what who of them might be at some point say, I remember when Miss Cindy told me that this is the way, this is what I need to do. And so I planted the seeds. What does the Bible say? Some plant, others water, and others sow. So for that situation, I was a seed planter. Basically, that's what I am all the time, is a seed planter. I just plant the seeds. Somebody else might come along and water it and watch it grow. Somebody else will get to reap it, but that's okay. That is totally okay. We got one more cut here that we've got another one cut here. Oh, what is that? Oh, we got that. Got that. Anyway, but yeah, I love what I do. Even if I am 60 years old, it's okay. Kids still like me. And I love when my little toddlers start learning my name. Miss Cindy, Miss Cindy. One of them told me last week that their Mimi said they could have a prize off my prize card. Could she have that now? I said, well, here's the deal. We only do prizes on Sunday. We don't do prizes on Wednesday. Said, you'll have to come back on Sunday to get your prize. And she's like, okay. And off she went. She didn't have a bit of trouble with it. She didn't cry. She didn't get upset. She's 3. And she can talk good, too. She got a very good vocabulary for a 3-year-old. Our ladies, I think I said this earlier, our ladies went to a ladies' conference over the weekend. And so we didn't have somebody that was teaching the kids in the toddlers class. And so I had several toddlers that stayed out with me. They done real well. Usually they have to be at least 5 to come in my class. But I had 3-year-olds this week. And they did good. And there we go. We'll just do that. Like that. My phone. Yep, see, they're planning. What is that? Okay. Do I want to? Yeah, I do. Trying to decide if I wanted to do something else on this. I do. So that was a friend from a previous church in my previous town. So if you don't know, we had a really bad hailstorm here in our town over the weekend, and he works for a roofing company and wanted to let me know that they are doing free estimates. I thought, yep, you and everybody else in town, because they're coming around hanging things on your doors to tell you that they'll do a free inspection. I don't own my house, but we got out and looked. We didn't see any damage on our roof. So Anyway, I like that. I like that. But I also want to add, let's see, will this show up on it? Ooh, maybe. Yeah, we got up the next morning. I think before we even got up, it seemed like there were people out hanging door hangers and putting signs up on the street corners about doing free roof inspections. It was bad. The hail was between marble and golf size balls, and it hailed straight for 8 minutes long, which is a long time when you're getting beat up with hail. So, anyway, I'm sure my little car probably has dings in it, but she's already paid for, and she's uh, 15 years old and got nearly 200,000 miles on her. So I ain't too worried about it. And she only has liability insurance now. Well, I do have comprehension on her too. So her name is Pearly. Can y'all believe her name is Pearly and I don't like pearls? But she is a pearly color. She's got a sheen to her. So her name is Pearly. She even has a name tag. I bet that don't surprise nobody that she even has a name tag. She don't get to wear it because it don't fit right, but yeah, she has a name tag, and her name is Pearly. I like that side as well as I do that one. I think we should do this other side, don't y'all? Don't y'all think we should put some things on this side too? Sure you do. This is why when I'm really serious about having to get a bunch of stuff done, like if I'm filling an order or I'm making a journal on for an order, that's why I don't film the whole thing, is because I talk so much. I get it slows me down. There we go. It slow me down. We'll give this one some dots. Yes. This is all it's going. Yes. I just got a text message from Scott Kramer that he works for a roof company, and he heard the storm was bad in Boonville. There we go. I think that's all we're going to do on that side. So, anyway, I think we're going to call it a day so I can go cook supper so I can be ready to watch Beth here in just a few minutes. Just a few minutes, like an hour and 10 minutes. Beth will be on. Not even an hour and 10 minutes, about an hour and 8 minutes, according to my clock. Y'all know I love to doodle. So here we go. We're going to just put some little white dots with our jelly pen in these black lines that we made. Now I drew the black lines in here, but the actual little cutout was made by my friend Robin Skywatch. So, anyway, but yeah, Beth will be on here in a little bit, probably doing all kinds of fun things. So I gotta get my supper cooked so the boys will have their supper so we can watch Beth. Maybe we'll even chat today. I watch her on my TV, so I have to chat on my phone. There we go. I like that too. Okie dokie, artichokes, we're all done. We're going to say bye. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. There's another one. You know what? We can sign this one with a white pen. CL2 25 525. There we go. Okie dokies. So I will see y'all over there. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. Be blessed. Tell somebody that you love them today. Okay?